Hi, in this video, we're going to show you a nice little tweaking, debloating cleanup tool you could use to kind of optimize your computer. So it's called Winboosty. So all you need to do is download the executable and there's nothing to install. So I have it right here. And then when you run it the first time, you'll get this config file if you want to check it out, for example, here. We could open this with Notepad. Just if you're curious to see what was in it, that's what it looks like. All right, so we'll just run it. So the first time you run it, you're probably going to get a notification from the Windows Smart Screen, that blue box where you have to click on more info and then run anyways. And that's just because he doesn't have a, certificate for it at the moment. So it's fine otherwise. So we're going to double click it here. So you'll need to be an administrator to run it. All right, so it's broken down into these boosts here. That's what they're called. And if you click on the arrow there, you could see all the boosts in the particular category. And then anything with a green check mark means it's already applied to your computer. And so you'll find that some of them are applied to your computer, even if you haven't run this, applied by default. So we'll go through some of these here in a second. So let's go over these menu items here. Exit, select all, unselect all. You could expand all if you don't want to do it manually. Then you have some tools. So this will run the old disk cleanup, for example, which still, is kind of valid to use. And then if you go here, you could do the newer disk cleanup from the Windows 11 settings. So it'll take you there. Then you could click on temporary files and do some cleanup. All right, then you could look at your startup apps as well. Then you could disable anything you don't want running. That's the same thing if you go to Task Manager by right-clicking on the taskbar. Then go to Startup Apps. That's another way to get to it. And then there's the Reset Windows Update. So this says here, only use this if Windows Update is currently not working correctly, because what it's going to do is going to stop the update services, rename the Windows Update cache on the folders, and then restart the services. So don't use this unless you need to. And then you could create a system restore point. So I would definitely say do this first, just in case you have a problem after running this or something's not working right, then you could come back here and revert it. So you could do it from here, or you could just type in system restore from the search box there and do it that way. So let's do that real quick here. So if it's disabled, like it is on this computer, you could enable it. Some people don't like to use system restore because it takes up disk space on the computer, but I kind of recommend using it because it has saved me a few times recently, actually, where Windows just decided to crash and said it couldn't be repaired. And fortunately, I had a system restore point that actually saved me so I could get back into my computer without having to redo things. All right, so we're going to turn it on for the C drive here, configure. And then you could set this to a limit, whatever you like, depending on the size of your hard drive. And then we could create one right from here while we're here. You could give it a name if you want, like so, in case you need to revert back to it. So I'll pause the video if this takes too long to run, then we'll be back. All right, so that wasn't too long at all. So restore point was created. All right, so now let's kind of go through these options here. I'm not going to read through every one of them, obviously, because we'll be here all day, but let's just kind of go through the categories and check out a few of them here. So we have our startup and shutdown options, 1 out of 6 applied. So if you don't know what they are, because obviously some of these aren't going to make sense to everybody, such as optimize prefetch parameter. But if you look down here, actually you have to hover over it because if you do this, it'll go to the next one. So enables boot prefetching only, so Windows can preload startup data without application launch prefetching. So if that doesn't make sense, you might want to, look it up online before you check something like this. All right, so let's kind of go through this one here. We have our stability section. So this one's interesting here to have it automatically end hung applications instead of waiting indefinitely when Windows is shutting down. So if you ever shut down your computer and it says some things are still running, then you have to manually, close them out or click OK to get past it. This will do it for you. And then this is a good one too, disable auto reboot on blue screen, because many times you'll just get the blue screen error and then it'll just keep cycling through blue screen, on reboots. All right, so when it comes to these, it might be kind of hard to demonstrate some of them because they're kind of situational depending on, what happens here. So you'll have to just kind of go through, enable the ones you want, apply them, and then see what kind of performance boost you get after that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Disable the Edge background. That's a good one there because Edge likes to run itself in the background whether you're using Edge or not. Some other Edge features here that you could disable. That's nice as well. If you want to use the classic Alt-Tab. So right now it's like that. Let's just do that one. Turn off Arrow Shake. I don't know if that's even enabled these days on Windows. Doesn't look like it. Some other arrow features. Use an interest feed. So you can see there are a lot of things you could check here to give your computer a boost. All right, then we have the system speed section here. Optimize refresh policy. Speed up taskbar preview, so that's nice. Increase the icon cache if you're having icon problems. Disable autoplay if you don't want that popping up every time you put in a flash drive or memory card, for example. Disable Copilot. Startup sounds is always a good one. Low disk check. Storage sense. Search bar suggestions, let's do that one. Cortana's not going to apply unless you're on Windows 10 still, and they removed Cortana from Windows 10, actually. Explore OneDrive ads, that'd be a good one to check. Activate the ultimate power plan. So let's see what we have for power and control panel. Okay, high performance is our highest one there. We'll check that one when we're done here. Let's try to remove gallery, for example. Let's make sure it's even part of it here. Okay. We have some network speed options here. All right, some services we could disable here. Unneeded tasks. So here's a good one to disable to reduce some of the information that Microsoft collects. Disable the scheduled Windows diagnostic task. Xbox ones here. All right, some privacy settings. Disable location, that's a good one, even though it's already disabled on this computer. Clipboard history, probably don't want to disable that one. All right, Windows Update stabilization here. So Microsoft likes to block some of the tweaks that kind of affect Windows Update, so your results will probably vary on some of these here. SSD options, disabled prefetch, boot optimization, swap file control. All right, so we only checked a couple, but like I said, for most of these, I can't really demonstrate it because it's more of a speed increasing thing rather than a changing of the settings. All right, so let's apply these boosts here. Okay, so it requires an Explorer restart, so we'll say yes to that. So you can see the taskbar disappears when you restart Explorer, and then it comes back, then you know you're done. All right, let's open File Explorer here. All right, you can see Gallery is gone, so that one worked. Let's go back into Control Panel, and then Power. And now you can see we have the ultimate performance plan, and it even says created by Winboosty after it. All right, so as you can see, there are a lot of options here to increase the performance of your computer. So if your computer seems a little slow, you might want to try this out, but definitely make the restore point first in case you need to revert back to it in case something goes wrong. All right, let's close it out here. Let's reopen it. Go into the system speed here just to make sure that our one option worked here for the ultimate power plan. Just wanted to make sure it was still checked there. And you could see once you check something, you could come back here and revert that specific one. And it tells you that it's been applied because it has the green check mark and the revert button. So that way, if you think one thing kind of is giving you a problem, you could come here and revert just that one boost rather than do a system restore point to get things back to the way it was, or rather than revert everything. All right, so I'll put a link in the description where you could download Winboosty, and then you could try it out for yourself. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.